Hello and welcome back to the channel. That's right, the Big Rock, the brand new 6S version by Arrma. I just got it today. FedEx just dropped it off. So I'm going to unbox it, just take a quick look at it. We're going to bash it and I'm going to post this video today. Well, special shout out to FedEx for misdirecting this. It was in Mississippi yesterday. And that's normal routing. It should have came to Florida, but next thing I wake up the next morning, check the tracking to see about when it would arrive, and hey, it was in South Carolina. That was awesome. Whoa. That was loud. Tough metal gear drive train, independent suspension, highly detailed monster truck body, 6S brushless system, new body mounting system. Okay. Wow. So when you fold it all the way, the cardboard is ripping. Check it out. Check it out. Look at the box here. Man, I really wanted the white one. I thought the white looked pretty cool. The red looks cool, but I don't know. I was leaning towards the white, but on the pre-orders it said white is not going to ship until December. So I went with the matte. Maybe I should have went, I don't know, the red, but pretty cool box details. Let's see anything important here. Alright, so I know, okay, so this is one thing that pisses me off. I don't care. They did not put a receiver in here that has the AVC. Why at this price point? I don't know. Anything like $300 and up on Traxxas has their traction control, their steering aid. I know it's not called the remote's TQ. I think it's TQ, whatever it is. I don't know, but everything on Traxxas side has it. So I don't understand why something like this, especially on a 6S, doesn't have it. But and I know some people are gonna be like, oh, Arrma just came out with the 6S Outcast and it just kills this thing, and it should be EXB and all that. I don't know. I don't see it that way. Because my thought is it's kind of like you have an 8S Outcast and an 8S Creighton. The Creighton Outcast, pretty much the same, a little shorter wheelbase in that. And nobody's complaining that you have two vehicles that are very close together. And for me, I'm not an extreme basher, so I'm not like too worried about all that stuff. Plus, I even have the 8S Outcast EXB. And I don't know. Bending axles left and, well, I can't say left and right, but I bent the axle the first time out, so I don't know. You know, the Arrmas are already kind of damn heavy. I don't think they need more metal and other stuff. So, well, we got AA batteries. Looks like we got a speed pinion. And awesome. More shims. You know, they act like people that buy these things are mechanics to begin with. Maybe not everybody has technical thing, but the last thing I want to do is want to rip this thing open and start adjusting shit. It's bad enough now. As soon as I open up, I'm putting this receiver in here before I even get a chance to run it. So, little hodgepodge of tools. Looks like things for the shocks to change the dampening. Got some stickers and your owner's manual here. I really wish they would just ship them ready to go. These things are slimy. There's something really slick on here, like very oily. Never felt that on a tire before. Huh. Let's check it out. There's no I don't see a vent hole in here. No vent hole. That's interesting. Oh, it's in the tire itself. So right there, I'm not sure. You probably won't be able to see it, but in the tire. So they actually got the tire vented. Interesting. see. Okay, I don't see anything where it says it's directional. So I guess it goes on any way you want. So that's the remote. That's interesting. It used to come in like this. I used to put it in a box. I mean, hell, the Outcast even had 2 of these boxes in there just for spacing. I hate wasting a good wire tie, so I always try to save these things if I can. Check it out. This is the coolest wire tie ever. Look, it has a button right here that you just push, and then you can, look at that, undo it. You don't have to cut these. I'm a person, you know, like Traxxas ships the X-Max with the tires on it. I think the XRT didn't come that way, but I mean, you know, if Traxxas can send out the X-Max with tires on it, I wish they would all do that. Just a little bit easier. Maybe I'm nagging for no reason, but kind of curious here too. Oh, the first wire tie I took off with the remote even had that, and I didn't see it. But that is so cool. Just push down, and you can say, if you're like me, I don't know, I like saving the wire ties. You never know when you might need it. Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. Pleasantly surprised it's not terribly heavy. It's got some good weight to it, but it is not like Outcast heavy. Look at that. Look at a mirror. That's weird. Alright, so this is supposed to be a new modified system of mounting. I've really resisted watching any videos on this, so this way it would all be fresh for me. But I did see this. That's interesting. I wonder, I don't see why you would create a trailer for something off-road. Maybe they just did this for looks, to bring this, maybe to bring this piece up without it looking weird. It's probably what they did, so it still looks like it has a bed. But wow, man, that body's heavy. That is heavy duty. So, okay, look at this. Plastic all the way around here, supported here. This is nice that there's plastic here, because on the Outcast I had a problem with where these pins are, it bulging the body out. I really don't see the point in this. I guess if you land on the roof it'll transfer. Look, they got reinforcement here, here. It's nice, the side pieces are reinforced. Look at that, the door handles, you can actually take them off. There's a pin, you can pop them off. You can take, I guess the mirrors just look like maybe they unscrew. Yeah, really nicely reinforced on the front here. I wish the sledge was like that. So we'll see. It looks like you're gonna have some flex through here if you hit, because there's nothing tying this to here. That would maybe be nice if they tied that together, or added something like this to around here. But we will see. This is heavy. Oh, there's even a cross brace right here. There's a big piece of plastic in between. Well, there went my tires. So that's nice, because you know these bodies are not cheap, and it's one thing I wish everybody would look at more is working to reinforce that. Okay, so look, the roll bar comes through the body here. Oh, look at that! I didn't realize there's a third brake light right here, and then there's a hole right here think that's probably to put a light through. I know this does have an available light kit. See, I don't see where you would put it on the back. Maybe you have to take this bumper off and install it, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the front looks like maybe it would go right there, or maybe not. You probably have to take this off to get to where it is, but oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is a separate piece too. This piece of this tray here. So maybe if you mangle this up, it looks like you can maybe replace that piece. This seems nice, but I wish this was higher, because this really, I'm not sure how much this is going to protect. And if you do roll it, well, if you flip this thing over, you're going to be on here and here. But it's a nice body. It does look nice. So now we're back with the strap going this way. I really wish this was more like the Outcast that had the adjustable box. But it is what it is. Oh, look, the receiver's right here. So that's kind of easy. That should be easy to pop out. Look at all the room in here. So, big. See, it says right here, EXB. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Oh, it says EXB compatible. What does that mean? EXB compatible. Hopefully you guys can see that. See? Right here, EXB compatible. Oh, maybe because this is plastic. It feels like. You know, I'm not opposed to plastic. If you look at something like the X-Max XRT that uses nothing but plastic, they're very durable. The plastic gives and flexes. It's more forgiving in crashes than some metal. And people even found, like on the X-Max, going metal just adds a lot of weight to it. Ooh, wow. Look at the size of that mount. But you know what? Here's the problem. There's no give to it. There's nothing. You know, you would think they would learn from the people that 3D print and make aftermarket stuff. Same thing here. Look at how thin this is. Same problem I had with the Outcast. This is really thin. So this does have sway bars. Or I should say anti-sway bars. That's interesting. Oh, look at that. It's got boots on the shocks too. So they got the back wrenched way down. In the front, yeah, they got the back is really tight with the front. Huh? That's weird. That is weird. Whoa! Look at that. That just. I really dislike these caps being on here. I'm gonna wire tie that up, because inevitably you jump and all this stuff moves. I wish it was built in to the ESC. Kind of a tiny motor there. Look at that. Oh, what a jip. I thought on the bottom it would say just don't bash blast. You know, if you read this, turn this around. That's a light. Hope that's not like a weak metal, but of course you get your standard pivot ball type suspension. Well, we will see. We will see how much endurance this thing has. So I'm just gonna double check. So these things don't have a direction. So cool. Whoa. Okay, so this is a pain to get this nut in here. It's so deep. You can't get your fingers in here. That's crazy. I wonder if any of my other tools will work here. Oh yeah, look at that, my Traxxas wrench. Cool. I really don't like the one that this comes with. Yeah, look at how deep that is before you start to... What in the world? Wow. Is it really supposed to move like that? Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's just the play in this link right here. So the back is not a double A arms. The front has double A arms. The back just uses this type of ball. Wow, I was over here thinking the wheel's loose. This was in more. So I guess what they're doing by making this a deep dish, it's bringing the wheel out a little bit to give the vehicle a wider track. And what it does is it allows you to keep your A-arms and your drive shafts shorter, so there's like less stress. The back is really tight. And the front doesn't even really want to come up all the way, so I guess maybe we'll tighten that up. So this is interesting. There's a thing that picks up here on the battery tray. I guess you're supposed to stack the batteries one on top of the other here. That's interesting, because they won't fit side by side. They just like these straps. They just like these straps. Really do. It won't fit. It won't reach. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Well, that's let me get rid of this stupid sticker here. That's kind of weird. There's nothing here for the wires to come out, I don't think. No. I look here at the owner's manual, and looks like they have the picture that both batteries are pointing towards the back. Because see, there's the front. It just says install charge batteries. They don't give you any guidance on how to do this. Look at this. This thing's just bouncing on top of the fan. That's weird. That's not cool. That should be like locked in somewhere. I guess we'll do what they didn't do. We'll just feed this under. Plug it in here. What a cheap piece of junk remote. I can't even believe at this price point they do this, but I know some people like that. Oh, I can hear the beeps to tell how many S's I'm running on. I mean, do you really need to know? I don't know. I just wish it would turn on. But I do want to test and make sure that this factory, all this stuff works. Woo! Holy crap. That is fast. Alright, so the servo. This is why it's nice to have the DX5 remote on. It is kind of hitting. This is hitting the control arm when you turn it all the way. Oh, no, that's not even the control arm, is it? That looks like it's the axle shaft. Hear it? Bang, bang. I don't know. Maybe it's not hitting, but it's dang close. So yeah, we'll just adjust the servo rate so it's not turning that far. But these are some little shafts here. But that is fast. Holy crap! Wow, that is stupid fast. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and install this, get it bound to my DX5C. We're going to go in the front here. We're going to do a speed run. I haven't seen anybody talk about the actual speed of this thing. And then we'll go take it to the BMX park and go for a rip. All right, hopefully you can see this. There we go. Woo! All right. One of these days. There we go. 55 stock gearing. I did not put a speed gear or anything in it. Hell yeah, that's pretty damn good. All right, let's go to BMX park. Well guys, you can see there's kids on the park, so this might be a short-lived test, but I'm trying to make this happen. There you go, that's a good test for the bumper, but unfortunately I got all the kids stopping to look at this a lot. Ooh. Damn, man, she likes to fly. Nah. Seems to handle the off-road pretty good. I couldn't picture driving this without the AVC. It's freaking... It's already like... Hey, turn that up a little bit. Oh yeah, she likes to fly. Let's check, make sure everything's good. I don't know if the Creighton would do this that good. Man, she's a pretty nice off-roader and can handle some bashing. Heck yeah, I'm liking it. And so far, I don't think we've bent anything. A little bit of a slap coming down. I'm not sure if it's the body or if it's Uh-oh. Oh man. All right, everybody. Man, I am really surprised with this thing. It flies. I mean, like literally, like airborne, that thing flies. And it's pretty damn stable too. I do think this thing would be a handful in the dirt without some kind of AVC. I usually turn mine down when I jump, but I've actually bumped this one up a little bit on the steering because it's kind of a little wild in the dirt. But yeah, fun RC, fun. And like I said, so far we haven't bent anything. Everything's looking pretty good. No broken axles or anything, nothing's falling off. So I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the brand new Big Rock 6S. You'll subscribe to the channel, join us for more RC adventures, and hope you got something good at us. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. All right, before I wrap it up, this is a bonus for those of you that stayed and watched the whole video. I forgot to add, if you're a big basher, somebody that likes to launch something way up in the air, looking for a lot of air control, you know, do rotations, backflips, this is not going to be for you. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a way to change that, either through gearing, different tires or something, but the way it comes out of the box, it does not rotate a lot. Matter of fact, it doesn't even really wheelie at all. Every now and then, it would kind of pick the front end up, but it's like nothing like the Outcast or the X-Max that just wheelie forever. This thing really struggles to get that front end up, and that also when you're in the air and you're trying to control it. Now, you do have control. There were several jumps that I launched and I had to stay on the throttle just to kind of keep that front end up. Very rarely did I think once or twice maybe I had to hit reverse to bring the front end down because it really stood up. But once I did it, it brought the front end down so fast I had to get back on forward throttle. So I just want to throw that in there. If you're into big air and you're looking for a lot of control, it's not going to be this one. This one's more for people like me that just enjoy small jumps, you know, 5-6 feet in the air at the most, and just like to rip through the dirt and just have some fun. I think if you want more air control, definitely an Outcast, and maybe the future Creighton 6S might have better rotation there. Alright, we'll end there. Thanks for watching.